It's that time once again for the Sports Corner with Joe and Jake.
Hey everyone. Little bit of fucking Ron Burgundy there. Okay.
There you go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Sports Corner with Joe and Jake. Hey Jake, how you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing awesome. A little bit of heartbreak last night, but a lot of elation as well.
Yeah, gotta love that, man.
Are you trying
The
to
heartbreak? Yeah.
Well, it was London Knights, bro.
Yeah, well, they won their OHL championship, and Saginaw came with something to prove. Now, London put up a good fight, though. They almost came back in that game, but
they did. But those first two periods, dude, they weren't even on the ice. It was kind of ugly.
You could kind of say the same thing about Edmonton, really. Like, they scored their goals, but like being held to 10 shots for the entire game, dude, that's rough.
Skinner stole 2 games in a row. 2 games in a row.
I was about to say,
like,
wow. For a goalie who I've been saying I wouldn't trust to get you through, man.
Right.
That guy's really put up a fight these last few games. Really proving me wrong, that's for sure.
I'm looking for some wood to knock on that he keeps it up.
So finals start on the 8th here against Florida. What are you thinking? How do you seeing it?
Well, I think Florida's the better team, but you've got 2 of the best players in the world on the Oilers. So, and throw Hyman on there, dude. Hyman's a beast.
50-goal scorer, buddy.
Right, like a beast. So
beast.
Edmonton probably has the best line left in hockey.
Oh yeah.
But overall, as far as a team functions, Florida throws on their 4th line, and it doesn't matter what time. You know, they're not afraid.
No, that's fair.
Right? Their team is so solid and in all aspects.
No, Florida's like really, really good. I do worry a little bit about that, but you know, Connor really looks like he's kind of on a mission right now. And
both Connors, Connor Brown too. He's had 2 great games.
He's got a goal.
Yeah,
he's got to be the hardest working guy to not score.
Yeah, but he's a great penalty killer too, right? So
well, exactly, right? Like as long as his roles are being used correctly, like he is a good player. He's a great player. I would love to have Connor Brown, like we did at one point.
We did. We couldn't afford him after that. Yeah, we couldn't afford him after that though, right?
Can't afford much any day.
Well, that's what happens when you give 3 or 4 guys $11 million. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
Well, the problem is that they saw it working in the future, and then the craziest thing happened, and everything stopped.
and here's what sucks. Edmonton was ahead on the timeline than Toronto. McDavid got drafted before Matthews and Marner.
Yeah.
Right? I think Draisaitl was in Marner's draft. Or was he the year after?
That's a good question.
Right? So they're 2 years ahead of where Toronto was, and now it's worked for them.
Yeah.
With their core superstars.
So let's see. 9 years. So
2 years ahead of Marner.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So they're actually getting on the older side now then.
Well, let's see.
Edmonton is not a young team.
He's 28.
Yeah.
Matthews is what, 26, 27? Like,
yeah. I know everybody thinks Matthews
Marner's
like it's over. Man, they just started their career. Like, seriously.
Like they're 26, 27, 25. Like
prime.
This crew literally goes from 25 to 20 to 28. And then there's Tavares at like 30 something.
Yeah.
Like they're not super old. They just don't work together at moments.
There's not enough thump on the team. Edmonton's got thump. They got
They
Perry.
do now.
They got Perry. They got Kane. They got what's his name? Ekholm on the back there. Nurse hits. Even Bouchard throws it every once in a while. So
Right?
I mean,
Like they picked up what they needed. They're a
and here's
couple
the thing,
years ahead.
nobody saw Bouchard being this good. Let's be real.
Third fastest defenseman
Right?
to 25 points in the playoffs, I think,
Right.
or 50 points in playoff games.
He's actually averaging more points per game than Paul Coffey in the playoffs.
In the playoffs. Yeah, because he's only behind two people, and one of them is Bobby Orr. Pretty good company.
Yeah. anytime you're listed with Bobby Orr, it's Bobby Orr is the holy grail of hockey. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
You never got to see him play.
No.
I did. I used to have my
good for you, old man.
I know. I used to have my Bobby. There's a picture of me when I'm like knee high to a grasshopper. Oh, there's an old saying. But there's a picture of me in my Bobby Orr jersey, with my Boston jersey. I had Boston jersey. I had a Buffalo Sabres jersey. For some reason, I had not real jerseys like you get now. These were like pretty
the kids' jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I ended up getting a New York Rangers one once, and I tore the patch off, and I kept the patch, and I don't know why. Because I'm not a New York Rangers fan. I'm not.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
hey, I like that.
right.
It's not even a good logo.
What? Oh, I like the Rangers logo.
The old one that said New York Rangers, and it was in an old
in the shield.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
One? Oh, okay, not me. No way. Sabres.
There's worse logos out there. Just saying.
The Sabres always been good. Buffalo, even Buffalo's other jerseys.
The reverse retros and stuff.
Call them now. Reverse retro.
The alternates.
Right, the alternates. Like
the alternates.
Buffalo's jerseys have been awesome. Like
every single one of them.
Yeah.
Leafs haven't changed theirs much over the years, really. Yeah. There's differences. Like the Leafs are different.
When they went to that one, that is the primo.
Oh, I love the newest one.
God, it's so good.
Leaf is the newest Leaf, I think, is the best of the Leafs.
Best of the Leafs, man. You go back and you look at the other one, it looks like bad MS paint.
Oh yeah.
With block lettering. With the block lettering, it looks like bad MS paint. It's like so bad. So bad.
There's worse ones though. There's like the saber-tooth cat that looked like he was on drugs for the Predators. That one's terrible. No, I'm talking about the one where the cat looks like he's trying to sleep and you woke him up.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
The Islanders fisherman.
Oh God,
fisherman.
Captain Highliner. Captain Highliner, like he's going to give you some fish chips.
Yeah.
So bad.
The Anaheim Ducks, the original one, but when they had the guy leaping.
Oh God, it's a horrible jersey.
They had the duck leaping. There was an LA Kings one with my favorite jersey of all time.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, that's hard.
Mine's red jersey. It's the red jersey of the Chicago Blackhawks.
The red jersey of the Chicago Blackhawks? That's a pretty good one. That is a good one.
Love it.
I am really, really liking the Kraken's jersey.
Oh God, gorgeous.
The colors are so sharp.
And the colors are awesome in it.
Oh, amazing.
They really pop. With the red eye.
I think they did a wonderful job for number one.
Yeah, the marketing team really hit a home run with that. Hey, were you going to say the King's crown jersey?
No.
Okay, thank you. Because
I like the crown one.
The purple gold crown
jersey.
The Kings
had
awesome.
one with a lion on it.
With the what?
It had a lion on it, and it said Kings that went kind of it rounded and went around. It's no. It's bad. It had a gradient for it.
Oh God. That's horrible.
I wonder if I can actually pull it up for you. You
might be able to. Do your magic. I'm too old to learn that shit. Actually, I'm surprised at how much I've been able to learn in the last 3 weeks. Like my editing's getting better. My lay-ins are getting better.
Let me see.
It's all just, try and fail and try and fail. Like I did a political segment with Matt yesterday, and I forgot to plug in the microphone.
It had like a king's head on it. 1 second.
Really?
I saw it. It's so
Did it
gross.
look like a king of clubs playing card?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
It's so bad.
It looks like a card.
Okay.
You know what else I really liked? I liked the coyote with the coyote on the skates one from Arizona. Because it was
the original guy logo.
yeah, the
right? He's kinda
original,
like
the
that.
original,
Yeah.
yeah, the original.
I like that one too. I like that one
the,
too.
and the colors on them are awesome. So perfect for that area. Because when you go down to Arizona, you see that color palette all the time. Matter of fact, we stole it for our house a couple times because we love that desert.
Right? Do you see
there
it?
you go. Yes, that one. It looks like
That
a
middle
card.
guy.
It
It's
looks
so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. I'm
Full
just like,
house.
why is it curve? Why is it curve?
Full house.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Oh, that's a bad jersey. Wow, that was cool, dude. And technology, love it. Yeah, I would have to say, who's another one I really like? I've always liked Phillies. Phillies is solid.
Philly's good. Detroit's usually good.
Montreal's classic. I really love their switch around blues.
You actually like the blue?
Oh, I did. I liked it.
Not a big fan of the blue.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Oh, Quebec Nordiques was gorgeous.
Oh, fantastic.
Hartford Whalers. Another great one.
Classic.
The W with the whale tail.
Classic.
Oh my god.
Their biggest problem is that they played inside of a fucking mall.
I know, right? Right. And they're number one.
What's your average demographic? 98-year-old ladies going out to the shopping center in the middle of the afternoon?
Well, it would make sense. They had a 98-year-old player being their captain.
Don't you disrespect him like that.
Oh, I met Gordie Howe, okay? Before he got sick. He was done with the signing autographs crap. He might have been started on his sickness, but he was very curt and ignorant. And I know most people would never say that about Gordie Howe. I caught him on a bad day. It happens, right? I mean, he's human, but and don't get me wrong, the dude was what, 58, 52, whatever at the time when he played.
God, been in the league for so long.
Yeah. He played with his sons there. He got to play with both his kids.
He's the only player with the father to son connection for a goal in the playoffs.
Right?
He's the only one.
Crazy. How old's your dad? Did you see his body when he was 58? The one picture of him?
No.
Just fucking jacked, man.
Wow.
Like Messier body, right? Like Messier.
Non-stop working out, right?
Right? Messier, when you look at him, he's got he's got hockey head like crazy. Like he's just square head, like giant head on Messier.
Yeah.
And when you look
at him, shaped like a block of ice almost.
Right. You don't look at him, you don't think, well, that guy's jacked. He's fucking jacked, man. He's straight, right? It's like when you watch baseball players, you don't think they're that big until they get in a close-up and you go, holy crap, that dude is jacked, man. He's just ripped. Like
how thick was that man's thighs?
Did you see Davis Schneider on the Blue Jays?
No.
Okay, he's one of the shorter guys on the team, but I mean, just ripped, man. It looks more like a linebacker than a baseball player. No, he's up right now. That's hilarious. We're down 5.
What to say?
We're down 5-2, and the pitching coach got thrown out of the game already.
That's funny.
So much funny.
I got no crazy hockey news today other than, watching the game last night. I was stoked to see them win.
I hate this wait until Saturday bullshit.
Oh, yeah, like the wait till the 8th or whatever.
Yeah, NBA is doing the same thing. You kill the momentum. Right? I'm in a pattern here. I'm in a pattern right now. Every
Every
second
other
night.
day.
Right. Now you done screwed that up.
Right?
So,
And yet
it's,
made teams do back-to-backs earlier. Like, what?
right, exactly. It's just so dumb. Like, and it's especially the way that those two conference finals went and how exciting and how great hockey it was.
Right?
Like I got stake in Edmonton because they're a Canadian team, and I'm cheering for Edmonton, obviously, because
We gotta get the
we
cup
need a cup
back
in
up
Canada
north
again.
just once, you know.
However, Florida's never won the cup, so if they win, good for them. I like good job. But damn, watching the Florida New York game, I did not have a stake in that game at all. Like I didn't give a who won. I don't
I
care.
loved it. It was awesome. It was
It was
great
just
hockey.
so good. Both goalies,
On their heads. And,
unbelievable.
and that's the biggest worry that comes into these finals here is Edmonton's goaltending. Like their last two games, phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Questionable for the rest of the periods before that,
Keep,
all the way back to the opening round.
and I think exactly, but you know what? And I think we should keep doubting him because when the doubters doubt him, that's when he says, "Hold my beer." So let
Or
the
hold my Mario Kart controller, apparently.
right, like seriously, let all the pundits keep. I was watching Pat McAfee today, and PK was talking about the goaltending, and obviously Bobrovsky throughout history is a much better goalie than Skinner. I'm sorry. That's just what
He's
this
got
number.
he's got a Vezina.
Yeah, I
Enough
mean,
said.
he's just phenomenal. But keep doubting him because this is what's happened to every series. Every series, Edmonton's had the worst goaltending.
Yep.
Going in, when you walk in and you go, here's the numbers, Vegas, right? They're always going to be ranked low. They were ranked lower, I think, in every single series. Maybe not against Vancouver, though, because they had their backup in.
They had their backups back up in.
Oh, right. Their backup in. He didn't play that way, though, did he?
No. Dude went on him. Honestly, I got nothing but props for that kid carrying them all the way to the end of the second round like that, all the way to game 7. Insane play. Because Demko was out after, I think, game 1, and then their other guy was out by the end of game 2. So this guy was literally the guy all the way, which is insane. Like, this guy hasn't seen ice time. Like, what do you get? Like, maybe a game at the early part of the year just to test everybody out, and then
I
it's
think
been
it was 8 games
Demko
total
and Buddy
8 games total before the playoffs through the whole year.
is what he saw all
And
total.
he played the last 3. So 5
Just
games
to rest up your boys, right?
at 5 games prior to just getting before the playoffs when he went down, when Demko went down, and then what's his name went down? The other one there. Sorry, Casey DeSmith, I think.
Yes.
DeSmith. Then DeSmith went down, and then what do you do, right? But
Exactly.
that's how Patrick Waugh made his bones, man. They called him up from junior hockey, and they
And never fucking let go.
Montreal's done that 3 times and have been successful. Rogie Vachon.
Yeah.
Took him, I think Rogie Vachon came out of the American Hockey League or one of the older ones, and then Ken Dryden came out of like junior B.
I was going to say, and then Ken Dryden, right? Because like he was
Ken Dryden,
he was only
Vachon.
playing hockey on the side while he was getting like his doctorate or some bullshit.
Right. He's
His
a lawyer.
lawyer's degree or something.
So yeah, I went Vachon, then Dryden, and then Patrick Waugh. And like just like brought him in right near the end of the year. Went, holy crap, and wrote them. And I believe they're all in the Hall of Fame. I think
at least the 2 for sure. The 2 for sure.
Oh, Rogie should be.
If Rhodey's in, then all 3 for sure. Because we know Patrick Waugh's in, we know Dryden's in.
Rogie Vachon's got to be in the Hall of Fame, bro. He was not just
good
with Montreal.
You know how to spell that last name?
Opened up California when he went over to
what was his name? Sorry, what was his name?
Rogie Vachon, like the cakes. Like Vachon cakes, like Joe Louis and that Vachon, Vachon, I believe.
Rogie Vachon, 78, still alive.
He
What a
got to be in
G.
the Hall of Fame. If it's not, that's a travesty.
Um,
He's got to be in the Hall. He was like one of the best in the
he,
receivers era. With like Tony
he was inducted in 2016.
boom. My boy,
Wow, he went in late, dude.
he did.
He
He
was
did
a
what
later guy.
I think he's one of the how they do that now, like in the NFL, where they put in an old guy every year now who got looked over. Jeremy Roenick's not in yet, is he?
Let me check that in just a second. So,
Which is
Rosa
it?
Shaw, 3-time Stanley Cup winner, Canada Cup winner, won the Vezina in '68. He was named team MVP during the 1976 Canada Cup.
There you go.
Played in a bunch of All-Star games.
People
Retired.
forget. People
They
forget.
retired the number 30 in Los Angeles for him, actually.
There you go. Right, he was
So
there when they had the Browns. He was in Los Angeles when they had the
most career ties. That's hilarious. That's a funny LA King record to have. And he's
You know what?
tied with somebody, which makes it so much better.
That two of them are tied with the most ties.
Yes.
Yeah,
With
and you know
Kelly
what?
Rudy.
And you know what? It's never going to get beaten.
Because he can't tie anymore.
That's right. That
The tie record is tied forever. That's actually
forever.
that's
Forever.
beautifully bittersweet.
That's another great goalie, Kelly Rudy.
Sorry,
he was
Jeremy Roenick.
I don't think he's in yet.
Jeremy Roenick.
Which is a travesty.
To be fair,
I don't think he's in,
who's he
dude.
playing.
I think I
Awards
remember
and
hearing
achievements.
Odog and Hayes, they were talking about who should be in and who shouldn't be in and all that stuff. Like Pierre Turgeon should be in. And there were so many great hockey players, though. That's the problem.
You know what? I don't think he doesn't have a cup.
So
he's gonna be a late entry. That's usually how it ends up working.
That's a joke, though. Come on. And Toronto's never going to get anybody in a Hall of Fame again.
I didn't say they wouldn't get anybody, but they're gonna wait
when they
till
go to
like
the other
82.
team and win the cup.
They're gonna wait till they're like 82 years old to induct them.
Great.
But that's it.
That's great. Like,
and we'll build them a statue without a cup. It happens.
Sundin never won a cup. He's in the Hall.
He was also the highest scoring of an entire nation.
Both Sundins or Sandins or whatever they are, the twins, they're in. They never won a cup.
Highest scoring brothers of all time. Next to only Wayne Gretzky and his brother.
Jeremy, his brother has like 4 points. Seriously? Gretzky still holds that record. Gretzky still holds that record.
I'm pretty sure. I think the Sedins actually do have it, but I think it's
close though, right?
Highest scoring brothers. Let's find out. That would be so beautiful.
Well, Wayne starts off with 2,800. So even if they both have 1,000 points,
he does actually have 4 points.
Absolutely perfect.
So yeah. Most combined.
Turn your mic down a little bit. Turn your mic down a little bit.
You got it.
Perfect.
So Wayne and Brent still hold most combined points.
And how many did Brent have?
Brent had 4. That is so.
And he's in the NHL record book.
Let's take a look at our top 10. In the number 10 spot, Valerian Pavel Bure.
Yeah, that other dude didn't get many.
That's the other Bure. That seems to be a pattern amongst this.
Right.
Kevin and Darian Hatcher.
They might be, well, I don't know. That might be closer.
Number 8, the entire set of Sutters.
No.
Brent, Brian, Darren, Duane, and Ron.
Wow.
Number 7, the Stastny brothers. Peter, Paul, and Anton. Oh, and Marion.
Marion. Yeah.
Number 6, the Sedin twins.
Right.
Yeah.
Hunters.
Number 5, Bobby and Dennis Hull.
Right. Both big scorers. Both
Big
great
scorers.
players. Yeah.
And number 4, Conquer trio.
Sorry, I missed that, dude. You froze.
Oh, the next
good
one
now.
up. Number
Yeah.
4, the Conacher trio.
Conacher. That'd be that's Toronto.
That they still had numbers only on their jersey. So they won 2 Stanley Cups and a Grey Cup with the Argos. A boxing championship. Lacrosse. Wow, these guys are messy. Boxing, baseball, and wrestling championship. Holy Jesus.
They sound like the nurse.
Like maybe that's who they were based off of. That's insane.
Right? Because the nurse family, they've got hockey, basketball, and MMA.
Wow, dude. Number 3, the Mahovlich.
Is who? Mahovlich?
Mahovlich brothers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Espositos.
Yeah, but there was only one Esposito. The other one was a goalie.
And one of them is one of the top scorers in the NHL ever.
Right. But that's
I told you this is gonna be a fucking theme.
how did they beat Stastny's? They were scoring machines.
Because
line was killer.
they all averaged a certain amount where one guy
Wow.
exploded here, right?
That's how that's how good Phil Esposito was.
And then the one before that is Maurice and Henry Richard.
Richard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Gretzky.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm actually not that surprised with that top 10.
I'm surprised.
I thought it was funny that they grouped all of
the Sutters.
Sutters.
Yeah.
They're like, there was fill your plate, I guess. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's a great set of teams, man. Those
That
are all great players.
Yeah. Like the Richards make sense. They were both great.
Yeah.
God, the Esposito being up that high, man. I forgot how great he was. I forgot how great he was.
Because he got like what? Like I want to say like 1,700 points total.
Probably.
That's top 10 all time by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And
Right?
he was
like the Sedins, like they never cracked that. Like it is what it is. They were great,
yeah.
but they only played for like 10 years.
And they also had a bunch of years at over 100 points. So,
but they only played for like 10, right? They didn't play that long, really.
True that. It'd be 1,000 points each, 2 plus together, 2,000 points, if that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great players, but they did not play for as long as Gretzky played, or for as long as Esposito played, or how long you want to combine the Richards.
Right. Now, if you do that as families now, that's going to change.
That would change probably drastically.
Because you're going to have the house.
Oh my God.
You're going to have the house because Mark was a pretty good player, right? Marty got injured. Marty got injured early in his career.
And Gordy's number 3 on the goals list all time already.
And Gordy's played for 240 years. And then
he played in the first Stanley Cup final. No
doubt. God, he was such a beast.
The cup was this big.
You're gonna have the Kachucks up there.
Oh yeah, now.
You're gonna have the Kachucks up there. I mean, they're flying through the scoring. Like Brady's awesome.
Especially Brady's awesome. Matthew, though, my goodness, the team he's on, he's flying.
I hate that guy.
God, I'd love to have him.
Oh yeah. He ain't going anywhere, man.
No.
He loves living in Florida. He loves on a day off, grabbing the golf clubs and going for a fucking and
doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Right?
You get locked in the winter out here.
And they actually have fans. Unlike, Arizona would have been a great place too, right?
Oh,
for that same life. For that same life, Arizona, California teams. But you got to have the fans, or it's not worth it. To me, I don't. Who wants to play in front?
Well, to be fair, he got in there at a great time.
Yes.
as soon as Florida's teams were starting to win some cups.
It's
But like Tampa Bay won the one in 2006, and that was great for the team. Like really got them onto the map, right? But
right.
like the amount of times that Tampa Bay went to the finals or
Yes.
got to the conference finals, like in these last 5 to 10 years, like is insane, which really brought the fan base in Florida up like crazy. And then Florida randomly just these last few years has gone like this is the second time in a row right in the finals. They've really like brought hockey into Florida like really well.
Big time.
And like Luongo was even a huge part of that during that move from Vancouver. Like it was all over the media.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's great. It's great to see what hockey has become in Florida and like how.
Do you
good
know
their
why
teams
they
have
throw the
become.
rats? Do you know why they throw the rats?
I do not remember, but I remember reading a story about it.
I believe it was Peter Zezel. I think the arena was so bad that they had rats because Florida's first arena was a dumpster fire, right? But he shot a puck in the changing room as a rat was running by
and he
killed
hit the rat.
And hit the rat. And then they went on like a 12-game winning streak.
Oh shit.
And that's why they throw the rats now, man.
Was that back in 96?
That was the year that was the year with Luongo where I think they went to the Stanley Cup final.
They went to the final when Luongo was still the backup to Van Beesbrook.
And they lost to
Patrick Waugh in the Colorado Avalanche.
Was it the Avalanche or was it Chicago?
They lost to the Avalanche, Patrick Waugh, bro, 96. It's the first one I really clearly remember.
Okay.
That was John Van Beesbrook on the random surprise season that Florida
was that
had.
with 96? So was that with what's his name on the defense there?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I knew the goalies. Because when I was a kid, and you probably attest to this, remember, I used to try and collect those McDonald's heads.
Yes, right. And he had the
John Van Beesbrook, Mike Richter,
and he had the
Felix Potvin, Patrick Waugh, and Brodeur.
Yeah,
and Luongo was the backup because he was. So Luongo was backup.
Right.
Because he was just drafted. Yeah, he was drafted by Florida.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was drafted by.
He ended in Florida.
He ended in Florida, yes, but he was a part of their team.
He was drafted by the New York Islanders and was traded.
Sorry, just 1 second here. I'm getting to that part. No, I fucking knew it. He was with the fucking Panthers from the year 2000 to the year 2006. I'm not crazy.
No,
he was sent
to
Vancouver from Florida and then sent back to Florida from
Vancouver.
Really? Yeah. He was drafted by the Islanders. He was drafted by the Islanders.
So he went Islanders, Florida, Vancouver, Florida.
After Florida, yeah, okay. So after Florida and Patrick Waugh faced off in the Stanley Cup, the draft right after that is the year he was drafted by the Islanders. That pick originally belonged to the fucking Leafs.
Oh my God, that was what's his name?
That was for Wendell Clark.
That was the defenseman we traded for. Got his eye poked out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was never the same. But his eye didn't get poked out, but he injured his eye. And he was really good too.
Matthew Schneider and DJ Smith.
Okay, no, that's not what I was thinking. That's not the guy's name.
So Toronto Maple Leafs was traded to the Islanders in exchange for Wendell Clark, Matthew Schneider, and DJ Smith at the time of the draft. At the time of the draft, Luongo was the highest picked goaltender in NHL history, surpassing Tom Barrasso, John Davidson for fifth overall. Until Rick DiPietro situation happened.
So you're telling me that a goalie's never gone number one?
Before that.
The most important position in hockey, without a goalie standing on his head, you don't win a cup.
Yeah, and then it happened a bunch because so Luongo went fourth. Luongo went fourth, which was the highest at the time. And then DiPietro went first in 2000.
And that was the Islanders again. right?
They signed him to that whack ass contract.
It was a whack ass contract. He was a good goalie that got fucking ruined.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then right after that, not that long after that, Marc-Andre Fleury was the next one that went first overall for goalies.
Totally worth it.
Oh yeah, out of those three, one of them hit.
One of my favorite.
Not to say Luongo's a bad goalie; he's fantastic.
Marc-Andre Fleury is one of not only my favorite goalies of all time, he's one of my favorite hockey players of all time.
He's such a great person.
All the dude does is play awesome. And not only does he play awesome, because he's smaller in stature, everything he does is like Mike Palmentier was back in the day.
It looks wild.
Save. It's a massive save.
It always looks amazing.
Shot from the other blue line.
Stretch. That's right.
Remember that one against Toronto, dude? When he threw
Okay, so no. It wasn't even, he didn't throw the paddle. He came back to the net and he dove across and he caught it.
With the glove, right.
With the glove. And that was when he was with Vegas, and the save was against Nick Patan.
Oh my God. Look at that trivia.
Yeah, that's
I don't even remember the fucking Zamboni driver's name.
Oh, David Ayers.
There it is.
Okay. He's not even the Leafs Zamboni driver. He's the fucking Marley Zamboni driver, first and foremost.
That's hilarious.
In the building as an e-bug.
Yeah.
And another weird little piece of trivia is I want to say 2 years ago in the COVID playoffs.
He was Carolinas.
No, because so the David Ayers game happened 2 weeks before COVID shut down the entire world.
Oh, he did it. It was Ayers.
David Ayers.
Totally him. Totally his fault. Speaking of which, e-bug, that shit's got to change.
I kind of like it, but
I don't
like. No. But I think I think it should be like NHL approved. Like there should be like an actual goalie in the building. Not
I think every team should have a $1 million waiver.
Third goalie protected.
Third goalie waiver. No matter what, he's on the roster. No matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's your third guy.
I agree. Involving the e-bug, that little piece of trivia that I wanted to bring up here. 2 years ago in the playoffs, who the possible e-bug would have been for a single game in the Leafs building with his pads ready to go was Curtis Joseph.
Yes, I heard that. He was there for an interview or something. And he was
there for an interview, and they were like, "Hey, you got your pads?" And he was like, "Fuck, why not? I'll be the e-bug just in case."
Yeah,
could you imagine playing like?
Wasn't the e-bug stranded or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he just happened to be available in the building. The fact that he had fucking pads. He came just like, my day will come.
I kind of wish he would have got in the game.
I kind of do too.
I kind of wish Cujo was.
Can you imagine he just went on a run? Cujo gets his cup.
Dude,
Austin Matthews at the helm. The team we never had.
We went from Potvin to Cujo to fucking Ed Belfour, and we didn't win a cup. Like, are you shitting me?
Even honestly, outside of Toskala and Raycroft duo, we didn't really have very bad goalies. Like Reimer and Bernier were good for what the team was. Because our team was crap.
They both went on and had pretty decent NHL careers, man.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, right? Like
long time.
But the only dual set that we had that was bad was Andrew Raycroft and Vesa Toskala. Like those are your bad goalie years. That was right after Belfour, and that was your two. We had a choice between having either
Toskala was supposed to be a great goalie. He was supposed to be a great goalie.
Everybody who's in the NHL is supposed to be a great player, and sometimes it just don't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
And Andrew Raycroft was a first round overall pick that we got from Boston, who we traded the pick that became, who do you think?
It's supposed to be Tuukka Rask.
That's correct.
Yeah, I know. I
So
cannot
we
confirm.
took, you know, we
I'm gonna
took a
steal.
dive at one goalie and it failed.
I'm gonna steal a line from Overdrive here because they do. I cannot confirm nor deny with what's his name, John Ferguson. I
Yeah.
cannot confirm or deny. Right? It's a little shtick they do, and then they ask questions on whether they confirm or deny this is gonna happen. So yes or no,
Yeah.
hot or not, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Right? They do them all the time. I love that show. I absolutely love that show. I got Pat today. Pat hasn't been on yet. Pat hasn't been on TSN the last little while. Sucks. Because I got to go on YouTube. Not that I don't mind going on YouTube. It's just, when you're on a channel, when I'm on a channel, I like to go click and go back to the last channel when a commercial comes on.
Yeah.
And you can't do that when you're streaming.
That's fair.
Yeah, they got to fix that. I like channel surfing is going to be a thing of the past eventually. They're not going to let you change channels because you're streaming everything.
Yeah, like what channels?
You're going to watch this commercial no matter what. No, I'm going to go hang a piss like we used to do in 1974, where I didn't watch them then either, people. If you're not entertaining me with your commercials, we should do that one day, dude. We should fucking rank commercials too, by the way.
Rank commercials?
Not rank, but rank commercials, like best commercials, worst commercials.
Oh, I got a few good ones that I really love.
Yeah, you know which one's going to be number one on the hate scale, though, right?
Oh God, no.
1-877 cars for kids. Shut up!
Donate your car today.
Shut up. God, it's so
the best part
annoying.
is there's kids that can actually play instruments, and they were just like, nah, we don't need that.
No, we need the dorkiest looking kids possible. Sorry, you got the gig. Good for you, kids, getting a gig in this world to try to
get your bag.
Yeah, get your bag. Like, I'm not mad at the kids. I'm mad at the director.
It's just terribly directed and terribly written.
Terribly written and terribly directed. Just here I'm talking from the corner of a garage with moving blankets as sound barriers. A stand with LED lights, not studio lights, but it works.
All I'm hearing is that I can be more creative on less of a budget.
And I'm talking about bad direction. Nerve of that fucker.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, so hilarious. I think I'm going to be hitting up the Rattlers coming up the end of June.
They got some games coming up?
Yeah, it's a summer league, so $21, dude.
Hey, that's not bad, man.
Yeah, and that's like 4 seats up from the floor. So
sick.
Why not? Why not go check them out? Could be fun.
Right?
Yeah. I missed the Blades playing because I totally forgot it was the Saskatoon Blades and the playoffs were on because we just moved here. And
yeah, they lost to like the Moose or whatever, right?
They lost to Moose Jaw. I think it's the Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah.
So, and Minton was playing. I wish I should have went to a game. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna check them out. We're doing the rodeo.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, well, not the rodeo, sorry. We're going to the Pro Bull Riders event in Saskatoon in October, just after my birthday.
Okay.
And I think we're only 2 rows from the floor, but we're right beside the chutes. Yeah. Yeah, we might get caught. We might get caught in bull snot. We're so close.
Yuck.
So awesome.
I
want to see it live.
Appropriate for getting covered in bull snot.
I want to see it live because we watch the Calgary Stampede every year. I absolutely love it.
I was going to say, yeah.
Every year we watch it. I absolutely love it. Speaking of which, it should be coming on this week or next week.
Oh, there you go. Right?
So it's either beginning of July, I think. I think it's more closer to Canada Day, but whatever. I went to the Calgary Stampede in 81 because I was at we were at the Scouts Jamboree in Alberta, and we got free tickets. When the bull riding was on, we had already been caught on the Texas Revolver. Me and my cousin, we were on the Texas Revolver, and it got stuck upside down for 42 minutes. And we're watching.
Were people like passing out
Well, I just slipped out and sat on the top of the
harness?
top of the cage. So
Yeah.
our heads were normal.
You were good.
Like,
yeah.
we were good because we were smaller, but we could see the rodeo. We could see the stadium because we're so high up. But
Just watched it from a
we had
distance?
tickets for it, and we missed the fucking bull riding, dude. So I didn't get to see the bull riding live, right?
Well, did you
So
ever get to check out the Calgary Stampede while you were in the military?
I was asked if I wanted to go being on the Calgary, but there were people who'd never been to the Calgary Stampede, so I said let them go. I've been, right?
Aren't you a gentleman?
Well, dude, I didn't go to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, and I could have went to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, right? But I've been to fucking eight, 9 games, right? There's
Fair.
guys that have never been to a football game, and I'm like, I'll do duty today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boys, just go.
It's like how I cheer for my teams. Toronto Raptors and the Toronto Blue Jays never have to win again in my lifetime. They don't. I seen it.
It's nice to see, but
I would love for them to win again, yes. But I want every team to experience it once. Could you imagine if the Lions won a Super Bowl? Or the Cleveland Browns? Or you know what I mean? Like, these are teams.
Eminem wouldn't shut up about it, I know.
Or the Buffalo Bills, like, these are teams that have
tried
so fucking hard, like, and their fans deserve it, man. Cleveland fans, Cincinnati fans, Buffalo fans, they all deserve it. And I'm telling you, when it happens, it's the most amazing thing. And then you have teams that take it for granted, fans like, woo, our team suck, like New England Patriot fans. Like, dude, you just won 48 of the fucking things with the greatest quarterback ever. Stop it.
You split his career in half. He's the greatest twice. Sorry.
Right? It happened 3 years ago. Like, I mean, come on. Stop it.
Right?
Like, Boston. I've seen Boston win 1, 2, 3 cups in my life. I ain't never seen Toronto win a cup.
I've seen Boston win 1.
How many have they won?
6.
1 against Vancouver.
And then like 2 in the 70s with Orr or some shit.
2 in the 70s. Right, 3.
3 in the 70s with Orr. And then I think only like
2 in the 70s.
2 or 3 more after that or before that.
No, I don't think so.
I think Boston's
well, are you talking 50s when there was only 6 teams? They probably won about 10 of them. I know the Leafs have won 11 cups, but fucking
they've only won 6. I was right.
There you go. So 3 more in that time.
28, 29, 38, 39, 40, 41. Oh, they almost went back to back. 69, 70, 70, 70, or 71, 72, and then 2010, 21.
Yeah. So like, they've experienced it. The back-to-back for the Blue Jays was insane. Absolutely insane. And I'm glad that they, like, normally, like I said, I don't like being greedy, but I'm glad I was a little bit greedy because that first one, we won in Atlanta, right? Against Primetime and the boys, right? Against Bobby Cox.
Yeah.
But the year we won against Philly when Joe had that walk-off, that was at home. And that was the most electrifying sports moment in Toronto history for me at that time, right? Leafs came close in 78 when they beat the Islanders with Sittler and Tiger Williams and all them. But they're nothing else. There are a lot of lean years in Toronto Maple Leaf hockey history, and it's called Ballard. And he bought the team. They won 1 more cup after he bought the team, and then it was nothing but a trash fest.
Yeah.
He was horrible. And
MLSE's got a new president actually this year. So
who does?
Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Like
Oh, yeah, right.
the big group that owns them all.
Right.
Got a new boss.
Right.
So we'll see what he does with everything up ahead here, because I kind of liked his interview when he came in with the Leafs at the end of the season there, because he's like, look, I'm not here to sell jerseys. And I was like, fuck yeah. Because he actually mentioned it. Every other year, it's just like, the boys tried really hard and blah, 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 and this and that. And it's just like, really hard. We know that. Yeah. It's not like they're out there like, oh, I'm going to lose today. Like, nobody fucking. But this
sometimes they look that way, though. Sometimes they look that way. This year is the first year where I went, damn it, we had a shot. By the style of play.
And the fucking, honestly, and the Canada division year.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 years. Those are the 2 years where I'm like, man,
we got shot.
Certain shit just didn't happen.
Yeah, like we lost to Montreal, you mean?
Dude, they looked poised and then they just blew it. But like, I feel like they tried, but like Jack Campbell just came in.
I wanted you to remind me, touching the trophy.
Yes.
What do you think?
I rather touched it, but neither of them did. But the Panthers kind of brought up a good point. Like, honestly, they've done it both ways. So now we'll see. Right? Because this is the ultimate conversation right here. They went back to back. They touched it 1 year and lost. They didn't touch it this year. If they win, never touch it again. That's it. Conversation ended, right?
I'm telling you right now, it's done it. Sidney Crosby's done it. He's won it when he's touched it, and he's won it when he hasn't touched it.
All
right. I'm a firm believer in you've earned that. It's a long season. You enjoy the fruits of your labors.
Enjoy the little things.
Smell that rose. Smell that rose right then and there, because you might not ever get to smell it again. And you'll kick yourself in the ass for not celebrating properly when you're fucking 40 years later.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You earned it.
And if the Florida players have touched it, then that's cool. Whatever. You know what? They enjoyed it the one time.
Yeah.
Have at her. Now it's all like whatever, right? But like, you should enjoy it at least once if you have the chance to. It's a hard league with a lot of teams and a lot of games, and not a lot of people will see that trophy. How many Blue Jackets players are going to see the in their history?
Yeah, how many Toronto Maple Leafs are going to see it
now? But
saying,
right, only 2 teams even made it that far.
Right. Did you see the shit with Caitlin Clark?
The hip check?
Yeah.
They're mad, but like at the same time, it's like, bro, she's trying to get you guys fed.
I like a little bit of nastiness. I'm not saying don't.
I'm not saying don't play hard.
I'm not saying back off and let her fucking win. Play hard, but play basketball.
Right?
Not fucking rugby.
Literally.
Like, God damn it, she's getting hammered out there. And these refs better crack this shit down real quick.
Because they're going to lose the league that they're trying to make money in themselves.
Exactly.
You need a job too. You need players to ref in order to do your job.
And there's the one girl, and I fucking think she just got married, and she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's awesome announcer. I think her take was completely wrong though. This isn't about all about the WNBA, and they play hard out there. And I got knocked down when I was a girl too. Like when she first came up, because she was a superstar, first overall, right?
You're not Clayton Clark, lady.
She's right. The WNBA plays a lot harder than fucking we think they do. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like the average person. They ball.
Yeah.
It's big boy
and
ball.
They should. In-game moments should happen. I get it.
Absolutely. But knock off the cheap bullshit.
Literally.
I don't like it. I don't like it in
Ball's
the
out of
NBA.
play.
I
Everybody's a
don't like it
mile
in the NBA.
away.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't
Right?
like cheap shots. I hate
I
it.
hate cheap shot
I
shit.
hate cheap
Play
shots.
hard for sure. I'm cool with that. Like, if
Oh,
a hand accidentally hits you in the face when you're doing shit, that happens. But like, the play wasn't even on.
sorry, I'm going to give you the cheap shot of a lifetime. People stood up in other dressing rooms while the games were on the television in the dressing rooms and gave Ty Domi a standing ovation when he fucking dropped Ulf Samuelson, slid his glove off and went wham, totally out of the blue. Just complete cheap shot. But he did it for the entire league. You know what I mean? Because that other guy got away with so much crap that just had enough and just went, woo!
And
Awesome.
kind of almost what happened with Brad Marchand, too.
When what?
When fucking Buddy knocked the shit out of him in game 2 of the Florida Panthers series.
From behind him and
When he was coming in for the
Brad
hit, he just
Marchand-
whopped. And I'm not saying, like, here's the thing. Like, I even felt bad for Marchand, but at the same time, it's just like, it's Brad Marchand.
Right. And you know what Brad said?
It's part of the league.
It's hockey.
It's hockey.
If you ain't trying to kill me, you ain't trying to win, bro.
Like, literally.
You know?
But
God,
I
I
feel
wish
like-
he was on my team.
Again, yeah.
I would love to have Brad on our team. He is what I want Marner to play like. They're the same size.
Yep.
They're the exact same size. And how is he so much more devastating? And Marner plays like a powder puff.
Brad Marchand's like 20 pounds heavier than him. In
Get in the
muscle.
fucking gym. You've had 7 years. You've had 7 years to get in the gym and fix that part of your game.
He's the only one there who can't do it.
Fucking
out of that core 4, who's
Right.
out muscling who? Who's at the bottom? Marner.
right. And who is like Willie don't like that game, but Willie plays that game when he needs to. And
He's a
he's
big
tough
fucking
in the
boy.
corners. He's tough in the corners. Cowan
Matthews,
put on 20.
massive.
Cowan put on 20 pounds this year.
Easton Cowan?
Yeah.
Oh, he's phenomenal player.
Yeah, he went from 160 or 175.
Look for him to crack the Leafs lineup next year, man. I
Oh,
don't know if he's staying with
on
the
team.
Knights.
I think they're both making it.
Him and Mitten?
I think him and Mitten are going to make it.
Honestly, they put up a good fight in the preseason last year. They might as well.
Yeah, and I think if you don't see
It saves you some money, too.
goaltending change because we make a big trade, I think you're going to see it's going to be Wall and the Hildebeest.
You think so?
Yep, I think it's time.
Where do you think Marner goes?
No, I said if there's no trades,
Oh, okay.
you're going to
But
have. If there's no trades, you're going to have Mitten and Cowan salary cap, right?
Yeah, I know. And
then if you put Hildebeest and Wall in there, you've saved so much money with those 4 alone, right?
I
That's
don't
a
think
young team,
I
though.
don't want Hildebeest up yet
Why not sit behind Joseph Wall?
because
Play every
Joseph Wall
fifth game.
can't play a full fucking season.
Play every 4th game. He's
I don't
ready.
know if Joseph Wall could do 4 games every week.
Yeah, no doubt.
I
Right?
give him 2 tops. Give him 2 tops.
Oh God, dude,
He honestly
That's such a
tandem. If he
shame.
could tandem with somebody, that'd be fantastic.
that's such a shame, dude.
It's too bad. Like it is what it is. But like over the last
Goalies
3
used to
years,
say you're not taking me out of the fucking net. That was goalies back in the day. Oh, you think he's playing? No, he's not. I'm playing. It's my fucking net.
right?
Try to take Billy Smith out of the net. Try to take Ron Hextall out of the net. Ed Belfour. They punch you in the fucking mouth.
Damn right.
Like they go up to the coach and punch him.
And I think the Hildebeest can be that guy, but I don't
I
want
hope
him
so.
up yet.
I hope
I don't
so.
want him up accidentally ruining or stunting his muscle growth.
How old is he?
23, 22.
So he's got.
He's a
2 years
youngin.
left.
We drafted him recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Let's see here. Dennis.
Oh, I learned something.
Hildebeest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
While you're looking that up, I learned something really important. That I needed a boom mic.
Do ya?
I ordered a boom. I got a boom tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Like a
Because when I
regular
had someone,
boob.
like yours, like just attach
Oh, where
it
it clamps onto my table.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have something back here where it clamps on, so it's sitting right here. Because I was interviewing with Matt yesterday, and I noticed that when I talk to people, I'm slamming the table or tapping the table or rubbing the table,
Yeah.
and all it does is pick up the low end on it.
Just be
you're-
careful though, because if you clamp it to the table, that microphone's gonna get that vibration sound.
I'm
if
not
you
clamping
slam
it to this table.
Okay, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
like
on
on
a
its own stand
On
over
its
top.
own stand coming up over.
Okay, so you're
Right?
getting like an overhead.
Because when
mic
I don't
stand.
need it, I don't need it when I'm talking to you through the computer, and I don't need
No,
it.
because you're looking straight at it, right? Like
Right.
it's
And
different.
not just that, it's just I fucking loud as fuck. So I've got
I
to
hear
prove
that.
voice. Matt he's getting better. He's very soft though, right? He talks very soft. So he has the mic, but with me tapping, trying to
Yeah.
make a point, because we fight with the political stuff. Well, we don't fight, we just disagree.
So Dennis Hildeby drafted 4th round, 122nd overall by the Maple Leafs in 2022.
Oh God. 2 years ago.
Young, age 22.
Nice. Yeah.
From Sweden, 6'6", 234 pounds. The
Yeah,
guy
you're
is
right. He might have.
massive.
Yeah, he
Give him
might
a few
have.
years.
He
Give
might
him a
have
couple years.
Yeah, I might have to work him for 2 more years in the
So
minor.
if you keep Wall, you have to tandem somebody.
Yeah, who the fuck are we taking, dude? It's not gonna
Can
be
you
Murray.
keep can Martin Jones do another year of his fucking unrelenting fucking life somehow?
Do you think Martin Jones is not gonna get picked up by somebody else after the showing he made with filling in for Toronto?
Why? You don't have to put him in waivers yet. He was on the playoff roster. Just don't send him down and let Ilya Samsonov walk, and then you never have to see waivers.
Yeah, but Martin Jones is only signed for 1 year. He only signed for last year. Did he not?
Offer him a contract before July 1st.
What I'm saying is
He can't sign it till July 1st, but
I bet you some team is gonna pick him up for 2.5 a year or 2 a year.
no.
I bet you.
No, because the thing is that
GMs are
they're gonna use Martin Jones as a third string, just like the way we did. Because, like, honestly, perfect third string goalie, that guy. If there was ever for that $1 million e-bug spot for Toronto,
oh yeah,
that's my guy.
Yeah, okay.
I'd pay Martin Jones $1 million to stay in the arena all year.
See, I really like Samsonov too, right? But I don't think
the problem is that on any given night, Samsonov's gonna stop a puck that's about this small at every centimeter of the net and it's gonna be the most amazing show.
Right.
And then on the very next night,
beach ball.
I'm gonna throw the entire fucking laundry sink at him.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go in.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. And injuries.
I've seen Sammy play through injury because he finished off the Lightning series last year.
Yeah, and injuries. God damn it.
Again,
what's going to happen? We're going to get Soros, and he's going to get fucking hurt. You watch. Because that'd be a great pickup. Soros.
If we got Soros for Marner, 1 for 1.
Right.
Nashville's got cap space.
Yep.
We need a goalie.
Yep.
Right?
And they've got a great young guy playing for them now too, right? The backup. He's really good.
Yep. And they got a good team that would mesh well with Marner because that's Ryan O'Reilly, Luke Shen, Philip Forsberg, right?
Yeah.
Like these are like that fit right there. This is why I mentioned it 2 weeks ago. I was like, like something there, I think would really make a lot of sense for both teams that could push both of them really to the next level. They're different divisions. They're different conferences.
I love that jersey.
So honestly, that's a win-win for both. Y'all don't even have to face each other that much.
That would be a team I'd like to play for.
Nashville?
Yeah.
Oh, they seem like a lot of fun.
Oh, what a great crowd too, right?
That city looks like a lot of fun to play for, man.
Vegas, little dangerous.
But the city looks like a lot of fun to play for. Like,
Vegas,
the crowd is always awesome.
Always a show.
Always a show.
Great. Yeah, always a show in Vegas. They know how to do it up, dude.
Exactly. It's Vegas.
They didn't bring me up to say, hey, design the show. They got star producers.
Just
saying,
chilling. Just happen to be in the area. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it. I happen to be on
Yeah.
that block that
we're
week.
gonna get a fire-breathing dragon, a knight with a shield, and a laser show, and it's going to be awesome. Right?
And Elvis is gonna do weddings in between periods.
That's right, exactly right. And we're
Okay,
gonna have
so you remember that happened, right? It was a game against Edmonton. Do you remember seeing the Sportsnet thing on it?
no
Where Elvis actually did a wedding, like one of the Elvis
Elvis
impersonators,
impersonators, yeah.
right? Did a wedding at the arena in between periods at the Edmonton Vancouver game or Edmonton Vegas game
Awesome.
in Vegas.
Awesome.
Somebody, when I was living in Victoria, remember the apartment building that I was in
Yeah.
at the end there?
Yeah.
So when I was living there, somebody in the top housing, they were at that game.
That's dope.
Right? They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we went to that Edmonton whatever game while we happened to be in Vegas for the 8 billionth time. It's like a really older couple.
You watch McAfee, right?
I click out, I check him out on YouTube here and there, yeah.
Right. Okay. You know the guy with the glasses that does the Lou Holtz impressions?
I think so, yeah.
He's the one casting it the first thing about it being a bunch of goofballs and, you know, if you're young, get your permission to watch it, right? He does the opening segment. He can do all the voices and shit.
Yeah.
He's a huge Golden Knights fan. Huge.
They're a good team.
Yeah, that's
man.
my team. So that's my team right there.
I
good way
like
to
them
go
too.
hockey.
Honestly, I like the Golden Knights. I like them. They're good.
I hate those golden helmets. Hate them.
They're not near they're terrible. Same with the fucking
Silver?
LA Kings chrome silver.
Chrome, yeah.
Not gonna lie though, on NHL 24, I fucking dip my team in chrome blue, baby.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
I just
you know
unlocked
what?
it today.
I
so-
think that's one of those things that probably looks better at the game.
Yes.
Like when you're sitting down and watching it, I bet you that chrome.
But man, is it shiny on camera? Jesus
oh, it's
Christ!
too shiny on camera. Too shiny. Like
Any other news?
No, someone came up with a buffalo helmet idea where the background's blue with the red stripe in the buffalo.
Yeah.
And they use that blue chrome.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Is it like chrome helmet, but like the deep red stripe still and the buffalo still matte?
No, it's just a buff. Okay, well, you got the buffalo, right? The charging buffalo. It's
Yeah.
in standard charging buffalo, but the blue, instead of having the white behind it,
Yeah.
right, that part is the blue chrome.
So then it would have like a white outline at least around
White
the
outline,
buffalo.
yeah. Right.
Okay.
The white outline of the buffalo, blue chrome, and then the I don't know if it was one or two.
Now is the blue in the
red.
buffalo also shiny?
Yes, it was
Okay.
awesome.
And the red was shiny too then?
It was so
All of it was chromed up.
so good. So good. I'm like, that should be the uniform. So
There you
good.
go.
I love their rush jerseys when they go full red.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. But I'm not buying another one because, you know, that's traditional. I'm wearing Thurman right now, but I got Kelly, I got Conlon, I got Lynch, I got Allen, I got fucking Drew Bledsoe somewhere.
Nice.
Right. So
You got the collection.
I have got a good collection. I even got a Brewski from Trav. Trav didn't think I'd put it up on the wall because it's New England. And I'm like, fuck that, man. It's Teddy
Sports,
Brewski.
whatever.
It's Teddy
Right.
Brewski. The dude was a beast.
Right?
Right. I got Polamalu and, you know, I got guys I liked. Guys I liked.
Literally.
Just because you play for a team I fucking hate doesn't mean I don't know you're great, like Randy Moss or, you know, Edelman. Edelman's phenomenal.
Right?
Give me Edelman in the playoffs. One of the greatest playoff performers ever.
I only want like 2 more jerseys anyway. Maybe 3.
Jordan Love.
Nope.
Really?
Not even football. Not even football.
Really? Messi?
Nope. Not soccer. It's still hockey. It's still hockey.
All hockey?
All hockey.
All hockey. I can't. You've already got Matthews. You got
I got
Gilmore.
Matthew. I got Matthews. I got Tavares. I got Gilmore.
Clark, Wendell,
No. The
Potvin,
one I want a Potvin.
Potvin. Okay.
So Potvin's on my list, and then
Yeah.
one more is a goalie, not Toronto.
Not Carey Price.
Nope. You're on the right track though. Think Olympians.
Carey Price. So it was Carey Price, Luongo, and
I want
Brodeur?
Brodeur,
Brodeur,
baby.
yeah.
I want
Yeah.
Brodeur, Canada.
Yeah, that would be dope.
He
That'd
got
be
us. He got us a few, and Price got us a few, and Luongo got
I
us a
would.
few.
Yeah.
Honestly, that set of Canada goalies at the time, dude, it went from Waugh to Brodeur to fucking Luongo to fucking Price, like insane amount of goals.
America owns the goalies now. Russia and America own the goalies now.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. Come on in and say hi. Hi. No, come on in and say my kid wants to meet you. Yeah, you can have a smoke. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's right here. Come on, sit down.
Oh.
Sit down. Sit down now. This is Matt, Jake, Matt.
Hello.
Can you see him?
Howdy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we do the political showdown because his enjoyment is watching the Saskatchewan legislature on TV. Not even
Hey,
kidding,
man.
dude.
You get a good debate going. It's not. It's not a bad time. So
He's teaching me about Saskatchewan politics because I don't know jack shit about it. Like seriously. So yeah, that's my kid Jake. We were in a band together. Shit.
Yeah.
Wrote some songs together.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was dope. It's at the end of the trailer off the show. So
Is it?
off the first one? I'm not doing full shows now anymore because ain't nobody got time for 2 hours. Fucking hell.
Fair.
Right.
Fair.
Even
But,
though
at the I didn't notice at the end you had us on there. That's crazy.
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
do.
go
I
double
do.
check that.
Yeah, at the end of the first episode, I do Blizzard Blues because it goes backwards. I got everything to go backwards. So I'm in the
Okay.
garage.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, that was like
you know at the
that
front
was like
right
our
now-
first major right.
You know how I had Funk Vigilante in the front, right? When I'm
Yeah.
walking in. So I do it
Yeah.
opposite to Blizzard Blues.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Fits pretty good too. So
At least you kept it in
we're
the same
wrapping up
area.
anyway. We're wrapping up, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to smoke a joint. I got it rolled already.
I got the exact same thing on my brain.
Yeah, mine is miscellaneous today.
Ooh.
Because I break it up, right?
Yeah.
As I do them, and then I put them in the thing. I got a couple that I'm saving for weeds of the week because I've never had them before.
Oh
So-
yeah.
When I'm going through my weed, every time I break it up and you roll and you still got a ton left over, I just dump it into a cup together.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So it's the mystery pile, right?
This is the leftovers.
The leftovers mystery pile. It's like
There you go.
so sometimes
Awesome.
sometimes you're really high and sometimes you're really tired.
It's
It's like
a healthy it's a
Yes.
very well balanced cycle.
awesome. So this has been Sports Corner with Joe and Jake. Say bye, Jake.
Have a good one there, audience, and don't forget to check me out at twitch.tv/vsnakeboxv.
Yes,
Catch
go
me
watch
live
some
every Monday.
people. What's your big game right now you're doing?
Right now we've been playing Destiny 2, but today we actually played a whole bunch of NHL and Call of Duty Warzone.
Nice. How's the Call of Duty?
Call of Duty is Sweatsville, is what I call it, because they
Yeah.
they added this thing called skilled based matchmaking that they've had on it for the last couple of years.
Oh, so
So
you're
unfo-
always going against someone who matches you in ability?
In skill and ability.
Oh, wow.
So because of that, I
No easy
have been
targets.
on Tim the Tatman stream, which is a famous streamer. He's like
Yeah.
the biggest one on YouTube. He's got multi-million-dollar contract there. When he
Right.
switched over to YouTube on his very first stream, I ended up in his fucking match
Right.
because he's the same skill, right? Because
Right.
he's an entertainer. It is what it is. I
Yeah.
ended up winning the match with
Right.
114,000 people watching me.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I actually here just let me check something real quick
Are
right
you
here.
shitting me?
No. I saved the vocal clip.
Okay.
Why don't I hear it? Did you hear it at all?
I hear a little bit.
Okay, 1 second.
Hey, homie, maybe we forgot. Are we all just sleeping on the DMR right now? Dude, he fried that guy.
Dude, send me that clip so I can hear the whole thing. Like, actually,
Yeah, okay.
send it to me.
I'll share it to you via YouTube
Yeah.
there, but yeah, no, 114,000 people live watching me, and then he asked me because he was like, "Dude, you fucking like killed that guy. What the fuck? What gun was that?" So I got to talk to him for a second and tell him what gun I was using to slaughter everybody.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah.
100,000.
So unfortunately, every fucking lobby I'm in is like professionals who do that for a fucking job.
Right.
And I'm here on like Mondays, like, hey, I play every now and again because I'm
so they're
a regular person with a job and responsibilities.
Right. So they're busting and they're making money but they're busting like 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day.
They're 8 hours a day professionals. They do this for a job, like Call of Duty specific.
Hey, remember back in the day when they said that video games would never come to nothing, and you couldn't sit at home and smoke weed all day?
It was the biggest form of media during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because all of the athletes were joining these streamers online.
Right.
Dude, if you go on to Call of Duty, there's a 21 Savage pack, there's a Nicki Minaj pack, I got Rick Astley playing in my fucking cars in the game. I got all these rap songs in the cars. I got rock songs. Like all these artists were doing all these merchandising things with Call of Duty because Call of Duty Warzone released at the very beginning of the pandemic, and it was the only thing anybody played for a fucking year online.
Right.
So
I took over for Fortnite.
It took over Fortnite is still around actually.
Oh, I know it's still around, but it doesn't have the juice. Remember how big that juice was when it came out?
So Warzone stole that juice because it's less kid-like, right? It's more adult themed. So all the adult athletes were like on that game with all the adult streamers because they could still swear, they could do this. It wasn't geared towards children. It's Call of Duty. It's not not cartoon.
They're not doing the fucking
exactly. You want to know which one I did? You want to know what happens 99% of the time anybody downs you in that game? They pull out their one emote.
Right. That's in Call of Duty, or are you talking about?
That's in Call of Duty. As soon as you down somebody, you can go right up to their face and just be like,
that's hilarious.
Look, that's savage. Everybody plays hard, man.
Dude, that's dope. 100,000 fucking people.
100,000
other people play video games.
Watched me kill somebody on somebody else's stream.
Wow.
And as soon as I heard it, because like everybody in the lobby, by the way, you can talk to everybody in the game.
Right.
It's a 100-player game, and if they're within your vicinity, you can talk to them if they're within a certain distance of you.
Right.
So like
in the game, if they're
in the game.
Right.
So if you're like in an area and somebody is like less than 40 meters close to you, you can talk to each other and be like, hey, bro, like all I got's this, don't kill me.
Right.
Yeah, all right, I'll let you go. And then you fuck off.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen the outtakes on that where Buddy goes and surrounds the house and the kids are being jerk-offs or something, and Buddy
on Rust, and he just brings the entire fucking clan in with like rocket launchers.
Yeah, I'll be back. And they're like, oh, sorry, man.
Not too late, bro. You were a dick.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit happens. I've had people knock me in a game and I was like, bro, I'll pay you. Don't kill me. I'll pay you. And they're like, what you got? I'll be like, I got a self-revive and an airstrike. You want that? Hell yeah. And then they'll let me pick myself back up. I drop my shit. We go our merry way. And then we meet each other again at the end game.
That's hilarious. Wow.
That's why I love battle royales, dude. Battle royales are the best game type. 100 people, only one fucking winner.
Right.
Oh, it's just a circle that closes on you and forces you all to fight each other as you get closer and closer. You can land anywhere on the map.
So the map shrinks as you're
The
in
map has
playing
like a
area.
gas or a storm circle that
Right.
shrinks onto a single location eventually.
Like the, hey, Mike, come on in. Jake wants to meet you.
But yeah, so the map literally
Mike
just
just walked in the door too.
Oh, perfect.
That's my kid, Jake. That's Mike.
Hey, sit down for a second so I can see your face. Oh my god, you do look just like him.
No doubt, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's
like
wild.
it's wild.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Jake.
Talking about his gaming stream, he was on one of these superstar gamers one time and he won. 114,000 people were watching the stream. While he was playing. That is fucking unreal, dude.
It's crazy.
That's a Super Bowl.
That's literally.
That's a fucking Super Bowl, man.
Nah, Super Bowl's Mills.
No. I'm talking about.
Oh, at the stadium. Yeah,
Right.
in the stadium. Yeah.
Right. Because I've seen those too where they go and they play at the stadiums.
Oh, yeah. Like
And
there's the
they're
NHL
packed.
24 championships that they play on Sportsnet.
Right. And they're packed. Like there's
That's why I
10,000
play
people
NHL,
watching
dude.
guys on a stage with a controller in their hand.
I always end up on the leaderboards for goalies on the NHL games. So
Yeah.
I keep going in there actively like, hey, anybody got a club?
Yeah.
Anybody got a good looking club here? Because like I want to go.
To the champs.
I want to be the goalie.
Right.
I want
Is
to
that
get
how
the
they do it
chance.
when they play team? One guy's the goalie?
There's two different versions. So there's the EASHL championship
Right.
teams, which are like 5 separate players. You play one spot on the team. Center, left wing,
Wow.
right wing, defense, and goalie. Right? Like you play one position. That's what I do.
Right.
Right? That's the way I like to play. And then there's the regular NHL 24 championships.
Who's
which
ever
is
got
just
the
like,
puck, that's your guy.
that's right.
Right.
Which is like classic playing. Classic playing.
That's classic arcade. That's classic arcade hockey.
Yes.
Right.
I like the one where you have to fucking play as a team with 6 other people.
That would be dope.
I have
right.
a blast.
That was interesting. So check out Jake at
Twitch.tv/VSnakeboxV.
Awesome. And we'll see you next week, bro.
Will do.
We got some the start of the NHL. So we'll
I will not be around next Monday.
Okay, cool. All right.
We'll talk probably Wednesday or Thursday that week.
Okay,
So we'll
perfect.
have a few games to talk about.
Yeah,
when we come
I was
back.
just gonna say that because the NBA will be starting up again. I mean, they both took off
Hockey
till
starts
Saturday,
on the Saturday.
right, and
and
hopefully
then-
the Jays are doing better. They've been playing better lately, but
Yeah, I know. My work's
they've been
gotten
playing
busy
shit
again. It's
teams
been
too.
nice.
So, but they've been playing shit teams too. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey, take the positives in the schedule
I know,
right now.
I know,
All you gotta do is get in the playoffs and anything can happen.
That's true.
But you gotta get there.
Yeah, which means we got to go on a 10-game run here,
That's right.
right?
Shitty
So,
teams or not, bro. Shitty
Right.
teams or not.
All right, I'm off to smoke a joint. You guys take it easy out there, and thanks for coming around, Jake. See you next time.
Peace out.
All right, later, bro.